Hey folks, welcome back. Today we are checking out Legionbound, a retro auto battler RPG where you build a party of heroes, unlock skills, and then watch them brawl through waves of enemies. You get to pick who joins, you get to stack your own synergies, and hope your legion holds together. We do have a skill tree that I've half started from my one run, where you can unlock new characters and just new abilities and such. What is this one here? So strength mastery, so improve strength skills, all that type of stuff, which you can unlock through the demo. So you can choose your party select. So I'm going to take a wizard and a druid because they have a combo together. Duelist, so when I get a rogue, I can make a combo with the rogue, and two clerics because they're good healers. So we'll just jump straight into the game. So as you can see here, they're just attacking. We don't really need to do anything. It is basically an auto battler. What we can do is spend our money. So we did manage to get our rogue, so we'll buy one of those. If you saw at the bottom here, so learn synergy from the duelist. So we do have the duelist already. Let's go back to the rogue. The rogue turns into an assassin. So the difference is this double strike ability. So instead of just strike one enemy in melee twice, strikes one enemy in melee 3 times, hits have increased crit chance and crit damage. So it's just a powerful version of it. I will also take a bard. I believe you have to put it near each other. That's the wrong one. These gems here are basically for your skill tree. You just get it periodically. You have to put your mouse over it though to get the points. As you see, the store's still the same, so you have to wait for this bar here to go all the way and get a new store. Alright, heroes refreshed. We've got a bard, a druid, another bard, an amulet of criticals, so increase crit chance and increase action gauge when enemies appear. I do like this one. I'm gonna wait and try and get that one. So we have a little gauge to the side of these bars here. You can see it in red. When that gets full, they do like a special ability. Still not enough. Now we got enough. So speed it up a tad because it's pretty boring in the starting stages. You're basically always going to win. You'll notice this and the wizard will change icon soon, or he'll change into a assassin and he'll change into an ice wizard. (16 strength, 37 strength. I haven't quite worked out when the synergies happen, but after a while they will eventually turn over. Finally some warrior. So we'll take the warrior for some just frontline damage. Increase action gauge. Well, one already got that one, don't we? You can continue to stack them, so you can have more than one. So these little vines here are from my druid. It just slows them down from attacking. The lightning was obviously from the wizard. Another one of those. Swashbuckler. What did they do? Strength. Here we go. That. And they have synergy with the bard. Where's our bard? There it is. We got our first boss. Might take another druid. Can't afford the ring of defense. The druid here. Your characters can die, and it's permadeath. So once they're dead, they stay dead. So it's something we want to kind of avoid. Alright, we finally have our first two power or levels up. So we got our... Oop, he finally died. So this class is now a Magnus, so they just do Ice Storm instead of the Lightning Storm. And we got our normal Assassin we already talked about. I'm not sure what died. Once we kill a boss, you obviously, like normal games, just get a more powerful... Well, this is an idol. So enemies drop 25 extra skill gems, but drop less gold. Increased damage dealt by 25%. Reduced XP gained by 10%. We're only at level 24. So we're going to get a fair few more levels in. We're going to probably get to like level 60 or 80. So this is probably not the greatest. We'll take that and we'll try and get an assassin build or something going on. Don't know its synergy yet. Does have an ability. What is it? Strikes one enemy and attack with focus melee. Strikes a line of foes with powerful thrust, gaining double benefits from honor in the duel. So I'm assuming that's honor in the duel that's going up. Cleric, we could take that. Another swashbuckler. Well, we can't afford it. What I haven't found online, which is kind of annoying, is it doesn't show me what synergies there are. So you have to kind of find them yourself. So all I've found so far is the rogue and the swashbuckler and the druid. Or wizard, rogue, and swashbuckler. So the swashbuckler turns into a bard. So what do we got? Strikes one enemy in melee with quick sword slash, and front row units gain 50% chance of counterattack. And then bar does raises the action gauge of 1 to 2 allies by 20%. And all heroes automatically gain crit for a short duration. So this is more of a kind of like buffer character, so it helps your characters around it. There we go. 2 assassins. We'll probably put them at the back now. Placement so far, I haven't noticed too much. Can't afford that. Too much difference from where you actually put it. Everyone seems to take damage regardless of where they are on the field. So I think it really matters is positioning units to upgrade them. So we've got the Trickster. Attacks an enemy with a fainting strike by bypassing defense and stunning them for a moment. So front row heroes gain 50% chance to counterattack. Is the ultimate. More importantly, it has 1.2k health. We want the healing. And new heroes. Take the cleric. I actually don't know what the druid does. Oh, so reduce debuff in the circle. Wouldn't mind 10% max HP. Was it 592? While away. We can gain. Jeez, this thing's real far off the screen. Can gain spells, so it would be pretty beneficial if we get like a. I don't even know what it's called, Mortar Strike or something. This is a Nova spell, so this is Frost's enemy. And there's like a Fire Bomb that I usually get. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 clerics. So a fair bit of healing going on here. He's ready to be upgraded. Who do we need to be next to again? Duelist. That's a duelist there. So these skill gems you keep seeing, probably you need like 1,000 to level up these days, so we're getting pretty slow on them. $700. So we're getting close to an ascension unit at the moment. I will talk you through it once we get to it. So we should be versing a boss probably around here. Form Ascension. All right, here we go. So these are units we could choose from. So we have Assassin, or we'll get the Shadow Blade and Assassin. So I don't know what these turn into. So you pick 2 units and they basically merge together. So now we've got a Shadow Musketeer. Let's look at the stats. Automatically dodges the first attack since the last action taken has a chance to counterattack when it's hit. Perform the ability twice, improve crit chance and damage, attacks the enemy with a fainting strike, bypassing defense and stunning them for a moment. So it's got the assassin ability where it attacks twice and does the musketeer's ability where it does that weird strike thing. And then its ultimate is charge, action gauge 10%, 10 times faster, and double dexterity. Briefly, front row heroes gain 50% chance to counterattack for 10 seconds. I was really hoping for a unit. So we should be getting the boss very soon. There it is. Ooh, losing health real quick. Get another cleric, hopefully. So we're losing a lot of our units there. And we can't afford anything. So we're probably going to die here. We'll see. Looks like we should live. I've lost all our tanks and a fair few of our DPS, so now we just have bards and... There we go. Take that one, I guess. 2,000, we'll take the wizard and the rogue. Oops, just short. Put the wizard next to our druid. Who we need to be next to was the duelist. Where's our duelist? He's over there. You saw a couple of the units run away then. You can still see a couple. Nice. This is what we wanted, the comet spell. So 11,000. 1100, sorry. And 84. 65. There we go, 1200. Alright, so we now have a comet spell. As you can see here, we have a mana bar. I'll use it on the next wave. Basically, you just push it down, heals most of the units, and then you have your mana bar to slowly go back up. Ascension's slowing down. Oh, jeez. Oh, wizard died. He's gonna die real quick. So what I've noticed is once you get to kind of like this kind of waves, your units, or your frontline units, die generally pretty quickly now. So yeah, we just spot that. Lovely. Oh, jeez. Might buy this just to keep our things alive. Here's refreshed. That could be pretty good if we could actually get it. So I think we've got to die here anyway, so let's try and go out with a bang. Form Ascension. So I guess it's going to be a Wizard Rogue. So we're Shadow Magi. Let's quickly look at its stats before we die. So dodges, like the Assassin here, performs it twice. So uses its ability twice, does the lightning thing, and then freezes them. Pretty cool. Sounds pretty overpowered. We'll see how that goes. Get the magic one, I guess, because he's taking like hits like crazy here. $1,700 till we get another one. Oh, we just lost our strongest unit. So do this. And I think this is GG's. Yeah. Venture ended, so 67. So the kids will love that number. It does tell us our strongest unit. So the Stun Master was supposedly our strongest unit. We can kind of see what level everyone got to. So the Cleric that got to level 114 did 105,000 healing. Just a fair bit considering this one here must have died early. So Cayenne carried the team for healing. DPS, what do we got? Sometimes the units, yeah, down there have weird round numbers. So there's Seraph Wazzle. Started off doing a fair bit of damage and then dropped off. And then I'm assuming this is where it started to die. So these were is this an upgraded one? Yeah, this was mage slash, yeah, assassin. And where it was, here's the other one. 204. Amazing. Shadow Musketeer. So that was our first upgrade. And then this was a second upgrade. All right, cool. So Sunmaster 1.1k assists. This is them just buffing up other energy, other units. So if you like that demo, please give it a try on Steam. It is free. I'll link it in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys.